you into a Chaos Storm, into the Sky's Descent, something like that. Very high damage as the game goes on. And now with that on both sides, both of these teams understand you gotta hit these carries hard at the start of the fight. If you can't do that, maybe don't look for the fight. So what can happen in the speed of this game?
No.
JJ trying to find an opportunity.
Shaola who walked towards the brush to try and ward it. It's an easy first blood for JJ. Super.
Ult because the Wukong can't necessarily make everything that easy. Shaola who gets caught out in a 1v2 here.
The all-out comes out, but the Twisted Advance follows it. Ala still in mini R, though. This could be bad news for EDG as JJ, the target in the meantime. Ala desperately trying to stack up to Meganar, but Care is here, and the skies will descend. Ala, the target, returns Mega. Can they finish the kills off JJ? First to go now, Mako trying to save his top laner, but chased down himself. Meganar goes wide, and Ala now the target. 2 for FPX. What just happened to the Rift?
Text is not loading there, methinks.
Let's spam those
yes.
T-tools again. Okay, lightning crash at the bottom side as Hacker goes to the Cyclone, but the roots coming on through. The clone will be able to block them, but LWX might not escape on this one. The teleport smash and Fo's here. Grabins you well will stop the re-engage. Shallow who's TP'd in, but I don't know if he can survive 4 people. Everyone just walks on past him. The Chaos Storm down. Shallow who's still going as a Comet falls, but do they have the damage? Care on the front line, he stayed too long. Lee flashes into a knockup, and he's taken down instead. Shallow who putting EDG in their place, chasing for more as he looks for more knockbacks, but Fofo dodging it. Mako on the front line as well. The flashes forward, Fofo down, Mako taken out of the picture, and FPX playing a blinder of it.
To make this harder.
Leave stuck at the front, has to dash away. Big damage across the team, but they can't quite finish anybody off. LWX jumps on in, but he sacrificed himself for the play. It's too much, and now Lee pulled over the wall. Xiaolao, who is the hero of FPX this game. Ala chasing down Jojo. He's gone so deep for the play. Will trade his own life for it. And Xiaolao, who
the problem is here for EDG across this fight as they start up this dragon. They really want this, but can they force it against Kev? He's got so much damage left.
And this is the zone control that the Aurelion Soul brings as well. Fofo forced out. Actually, Mako knocked over the wall. Xiaolao, who is destroying EDG. This is a match where EDG should be heavy favorites, but FPX are sparring with them, going toe-to-toe. Dragon started. This would be 3rd for EDG, and they are doing their best to just keep FPX at arm's length. Hacker isn't here yet. He's at the other side of the wall. He's coming from behind the fight. This could be a massive Cyclone angle. Xiaolao who buying space. In goes Hacker with the Cyclone. Moonlight Vigil onto Leaf, but he's still going. JJ goes down. That's a jungler. But EDG can still win the fight. LWX is down. Leave looking for Jojo as well for the double kill, but it's a double for Care on the other side of the play. Leave has to be the carry here as Fofo forcing FPX away. Hacker still alive.
In the play as well. It kind of allows you to have this 2-part combo. Jojo's going into the engage too. Here we go.
Oh, Fofo too aggressive on this one. The CC chain is absurd. He goes down. Can they find more? JJ next target. Leave stunned up as well by Jojo. He's finding everything. A triple on the Aurelion Soul, and he wants a little bit more.
Going through all of the various different story options.
Yeah, these two teams are completionists.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, Leave by Van K. He flashes away, almost finishes the dragon, and he's trying to escape with his life. But the ultimates come through. The skies have come crashing down around EDG's ears.
Oh my word. Well, okay, completionist run starting to advance a little bit quicker. Cat not actually shut down in that fight. He doesn't even need to go for the stopwatch. Has enough damage and he's teleporting back in.
Meganar could be enough. They knock Hacker back, but Fofo doesn't have the damage by himself, and the dragon re-enters the fray. Care burns them to smithereens, and he's chasing Fofo down through the jungle. The stun.
The E starts to increase size as well as you start to get more Stardust. You don't have the big ult though. No stopwatch.
Flashing onto Claire. Care knocked back. The Chaos Storm is there. Allen finishes the job. EDG take down the raid boss. Can they survive the fight though? Leave needs to keep going. He's chaining the lightning. He's trying to get the lifesteal out and keep stacking on up. The knockback could be everything, but he dodges. Hacker low on HP. Jojo low on HP. Leave looking for more as he dashes over the wall, but he can't quite close the gap. The lightning might be enough. Can he finish off Hacker? It's not gonna happen, but he's still going. He finally relents and FPX walk away. EDG still look like they want this one. Allen almost gets one shot. Give him the honey fruit. The Comet comes down, big damage across the team. It nearly finishes off Ala. FPX, they've won this fight without even fighting. Ala falls as the roots come across the team. Leave has to be the carry. Jojo down. Look at the dragon on the back line. Flames spin across the lineup of EDG. And Care tears Edward Gaming apart. He flies towards victory as Fofo is taken to pieces. The Elder Dragon is on the ban Aurelion Sol. There's no way that you can play a scaling game against this champion when you have no way to start fights, to dive onto him. Care was untouched almost the entire game, and he has dominated Edward Gaming.
Masters of the mythical beasts. It's not the best matchup for the Gragas. You just kind of have to hold lane. Occasionally there are some burst combos you can do onto the mini Gnar with your jungler nearby, but on the whole, Ala, I'm expecting him later into the game to potentially even have some side lane threat. That's actually true. I actually didn't really... That's actually a very good point. I have to see what happens with this bot lane ganks, though. FX, they don't see this coming as it stands. JJ, early power, what can you do with it?
Flash forwards, Chocho in trouble. Has his own flash available, but not even going to think about using it. Knew he was going down. We wanted early action from JJ.
If you give up those 2 early dragons, we know what that means in terms of forcing them into fights. So it's going to be a fight towards the bot side of the map.
Turret is down for Aphelios. In goes Hacker.
Big
Look at
engage.
the combo. Dragon already taken. Mako surviving. Care 1 HP and Fofo finishes the job as Leave is still going. He's onto LWX here and he's taken the kill. Jojo slowed down. Moonlight Vigil to finish the job and Leave is taking over the fight. Hacker wants it, but it don't matter what he wants. Just to stay alive there, make sure that JJ can't kick him back into the loving arms of Fofo. Leave is going to try and dive in the mid lane. Hacker's here though. The Gale Force not going to be enough, but Tibbers is... Oh my days! Where did he go?
Spotted on vision. Leave is left alone on his backside. Remember, Care, big opportunity for him to get big engagement top side. Here we go.
Hacker goes in. Care straight onto Leave. Gets the shuriken, and Leave is gone. Care once again making fights happen for FPX. Perfect execution into the backline, stunned up, and the rest of the team dives on in. Ala did get a flank of his own though, so it's the 3v3. Mega Gnar in place. Scatter the weak there. JJ lands the kill to Xiaolahu, but he doesn't commit. He doesn't commit. He W's too early. Ala the one to try and get these kills now. Is JJ low on HP and Care back into the fray once more. JJ somehow survives it. A double kill for Ala. How the hell have EDG done this? It's unbelievable team fighting from the first place team in the LPL. He's spotted out by JJ as the Herald will charge on in. Care once again on a miracle flank. This time, Ala, other side of the map, does have TP and will start channeling it. But Hacker's basically already dead. Mako surviving for the time being as Ala dives in, but LWX is caught and taken out already. This time, Leave, not threatened by the Akali. A double kill for him. And Care, he's got to make something magical happen, but just has to flee into the fray to show it. One inhib down in the mid lane, looking for bottom inhib as well. Remember, that top tower is paper. Xiaolahu who just annihilated an EDG in 25 minutes. They have shown us why they are the first place team in the league. FBX managed to show them something special in game number 1, and they are repaying in kind. Leave wanted a little bit more with his Infernum, but it's not gonna matter. The Gravitum to keep them on the fountain. They try for one last ditch effort, but Leave flashes out and just shreds the health bars instead. The Nexus falls, and EDG remind us why they are in first place.
But he has the largest top lane champion pool in the entirety of the LPL. If you give him that last pick, he'll pick out something tailor-made to make you suffer. And now against the Maokai Gwen on the top side, the Akali, I think that Ali could run over.
Hang on, I'm gonna hold
wait,
that
level
thought.
1s. Let's go. Wait, have they done the level 1 prep?
He's gonna find Ala surely. The hook goes over! Flash gonna be forced. No, Shuriken flip comes out, but it's answered by flashes. Chocho, level 1, first blood.
Not spotted on vision right now. Is the stun gonna land? This could be a kill.
This could be massive. Care should have this W available. The stealth to get into the lane. The flash forward from JJ. There is no W. There's no time for Care to jump. Flash forwards from Chocho.
Oh!
Leave getting ignited. The shield is there, but it ain't gonna be enough. And Chocho finds himself another kill. Just to not knowing the tricks.
You know, game 1, it was everyone Fog of War was Here Be Dragons. Now it's Here Be Robots, I guess. Chocho going forward again.
No. Great little stun coming out from Mako, but there's nowhere for Leaf to go. He doesn't have flash, and there are 3 people here. LWX is getting monstrously huge. Here be birds here to make sure that his bot lane can get out, but how much protection does he offer? Mako got to be fancy on his footwork, but it's JJ pulled in. Turns invisible, but doesn't have the flash available. The shield comes through the Feather Storm to finish the job. LWX flashing forwards, finishes Mako, looking for leave and looking for an MVP at this rate. And Hacker wanting to make more happen once again. The wave cleared up in the top side by Fofo. Oh, Mako, you're in all kinds of trouble. Care there with a lot of damage. There's no flash. And he'll hop on to finish the kill. A TP has to come out here from Ala just to stay in the play, and Chocho forced to flash away.
Look over the wall. There we go.
Oh, JJ's hooked in. Chocho does it again.
See what he's angling for. Just misses that time.
Yeah, EDG are playing on a knife's edge here. JJ and Mako, you don't have the reinforcements that you think you do. Mako and Drum almost dead already. He's gone. Before the fight even begins, the health bars from EDG shredded. Is Leave and Fofo finally arrived, but cares behind them. Leave knocked into the team, and FPX are here to show up today. Fofo will walk away with his life, but that's all he'll walk away with.
FPX are. They know that they haven't walked down towards mid lane yet. They have to know now they're on Baron.
Yeah, they must know. Chocho is here. JJ needs a miracle steal. He's in the pit, but they stop. Oh, he gets it! How does he pull that off? Fofo down as well. EDG. Walk over reward. LWX is the target. The roots come out from Hacker, and suddenly it's EDG on the run instead. Chocho goes wide on the hook. Xiaolahu in from the top side. Infernum across the team doesn't do much. And it's JJ taken out already. Leaving a 1v2 on the top side of the plane. Chocho knocks him up, and LWX knocks him down. Players strong as Care still has his TP. Mako goes in, he's hooked, and he's taken down. The Nexus towers fall. Fofo surviving on 1 HP, but Care won't let that happen. Alan next on the chopping block. JJ back up, but the Nexus is down, and FBX take the massive upset over first place EDG. See on your screen, it is Nani stepping in.
Levels, they'll start taking over in that regard. Annie, Lee Sin, once they hit level 3, they are utterly unstoppable.
Oh my days, they've gone for more as well. Gideon caught out in the jungle, the Q lands! And Tarzan finds first place there. Oh, this is doomed. This is absolutely doomed for IG. The kick gonna come on through. Tarzan actually low on HP, and here comes Dove to save the play. On over the wall, but Tarzan walks away. In the meantime, Scout charging forwards. Wink will fall. Tries to finish off the jungle, but he can't do it. And now Scout gets a double stun. The bubble to follow, and the Q from Tarzan. It's a mechanical masterpiece from LNG. Getting a significant roster upgrade in moving over to LNG.
This is
danger. Oh, good God, no. It's a massacre. This is... Turn it off. Don't let the children watch this. It's just not safe.
What does someone think of the children?
Just flashes away, dodges the stunt. Nicely done here. Perhaps a pick here. Oh, the hook from Wink hits the wall, and Tarzan survives. It's a comedy of errors from IG. And LNG started off strong. Can they find any kills, though? As the all-out comes in from Zika. It's a Scion on the back line, but it just don't matter. The knockback here. Are we going to get a big old multi-kill? Duff goes down. No. Denied. The quadra kill will come on through, but no Pentas today. LNG, though. Nani just punts Tibbers away with a TP onto the minion wave. Herald will charge in. Tarzan hooked up to start off with. Bit of healing, bit of shielding, and he's out to safety. His LP has dived the backline alongside Zika, and they shred the health bars. IG finally got themselves a kill, but at what cost, Nightmare? Because the base will be in shambles after this one. Another kill taken. Is this an ace for the side of LNG? Not this game anymore. Sends off back to base. Nady just desperately escaping. His LP doesn't want to let them go on. Punished for his lack of flash. Dove just recalled. He just got out to safety, and now he's being chased around the base. AD carries are not meant to chase mid laners. It's meant to be the other way around. Steals away the kill from his teammates, does LP. And LNG surely will just end this.
If there is anything I could kind of relate this to, it's like that one Tom and Jerry episode when the cat starts chasing the dog. IG, they have been absolutely exploded, turned to dust and thrown to the wind. LNG, one of the cleanest early games we have seen this year.
and they are going to end the game, destroying the Nexus with a kill for every minute in the game. 22 minutes, 22 kills. LNG, there is a ton of damage in LNG's composition. The Kennen, I mean, the Gragas is going to be bringing damage. Chase, Aphelios, all of these big damage carries. On the other side, you kind of just got the Zeri. Gideon wants to make a play in the top side. Zika still for the time being. The knock-up starting to chain on in there. The lightning comes through. Is it going to be enough to survive? Absolutely not.
Going towards the Protobot, so it is more about the team fight burst, not going to be any of the split push, Kennen shenanigans. Wink's going to get caught out here. That's the root. That's probably
Gravitum, knock up, knock back. What a combo. LP grabbing himself a kill there off the back of Tarzan's hard work. On. And that's where that gold really comes into its own. Scout, though, taunted in the mid lane. Quickness comes out from Wink, but Tarzan is here. Should be able to protect his mid laner, but gets knocked up himself. He's the one in trouble now, as IG a 4-man play in the mid lane. And they're looking for Scout as well. Zika doesn't even move, doesn't even head over to help. A double kill for her. There was a route to try and get a Giga flank in the mid lane, but Herald charge, just going to get half of the tower in the mid lane. Oh, Dove could be caught out of position here. The stun doesn't come out from Zika. I wasn't sure if he would pop his ultimate for that one. First strike, remember, he does a lot of damage. As Naney looking for the engage. He's onto the Aphelios, but the Kennen ultimate buying time. Down goes LP. And there just isn't any damage from LNG because Scout is pushing in the top lane.
Plays very quickly in a way that LP can't on the other side of that AD carry matchup. You got the Galio ult as well. LNG, they're going to have some pretty good timing with that macro to make these work.
Oh, Gideon managing to dodge the Gragas ult there. As in comes Galio as well. Knockup comes through. Lulu is gone. Eradicated on the top side of the play as Naney charges on in but doesn't find a knockup. And Scout's got a tower to hide under. But Naney ain't afraid of towers right now. Scout dives in, but only to die. And in the meantime,
resist when you're low HP could be helpful, especially the tanky solo lane as well. They'll get some value out of it as well. But it's not the same as just allowing LNG and macro way back into the play. We're getting a first 5v5 of the game.
Oh, Zika, 3-man slicing Maelstrom. Wink survives, so Gideon as well. As in comes the Galio to keep his team alive. LP on the back line trying to survive. Tarzan's huge. Naney's down. Dove low on HP. And LNG, how have they done this? It's such a one-sided fight after IG have had their number all game long. LP looking for the Quadra, but it'll be Scout to finish the kill off onto Wink. He tries to get under the towers, but it ain't happening.
He's just holding the door closed.
Naney trying to hold them off 4K on the Baron. They're just going to take this one before LNG even get into the situation. 2K remaining as Wink buying time for his team. Naney getting shredded though, but he's still got so much HP for the time being. I was wrong, LP just can't kill him. They've managed to take down Tarzan now as well, as LP still doing a lot of damage. Dove does get shredded, Dove does go down, and now IG on the escape, but they're on the wrong side of the play. A TP onto the top lane from Zika. He's trying to flank this one. LP charges forward, has to use his stopwatch. Bit of a whiff from the AD carry of LNG, but he flashes over towards the Kennen, and there's the combo we were looking for. Another pick as the AD carry goes down. Gideon doesn't have a way out of the play. He's on the wrong side of the map, and he's executed by LNG. 10 to 10 on the scoreboard. Baron for 3 deaths. Again, I'm going to go back to what I said before. I actually think for LNG, maybe you just let IG take this straight. It's only a Celtic soul, but here we go. IG wants it. Naney jumps straight into the mix with Wink getting some knockups. Scout's in all kinds of trouble, but the flames him. And Dove's gone too deep now. Zika moving in to try and protect them as Tarzan, the target, slicing Maelstrom finally comes on through. And that's Gideon knocked into his GA. Hondo knocked up as Dove trying to finish up Tarzan, and he'll get him. LP on the back line is 2 for 1 so far as they're corralled in. LNG low on this one. Wink survives with his life. Red and white though, is it enough? The TC chain there. Zika jumps into the mosh pit again. LP knocked up, taken down, and LNG taken apart. Oh my days, that shock blast so close to turning the play.
Out of the fight or into it. Maybe you can punt someone into Zika, punt someone into Scout's damage. Scout full build as well. He is doing mighty big damage beyond the side of mid lane.
Naney on the front line, taking a lot of damage from LP, but it's not quite enough. Infernum across the team. What is that damage onto Wink? A heal comes through at the last second to keep him alive. Tarzan trying to execute. Couldn't quite find the target. Dove on the top side. Look, that's 2 autos. 3 autos, and he's almost gone. Forced to flash out of the play. Tarzan back in. Zika with a huge ultimate. Can they finish these health bars? Because Arn is taking over. goes Super Saiyan. Gideon knocked into GA as Scout dives in. The health bar's so very low. Hans got alone into the backline. Knocked into his GA. LP still going strong with red and white. Hans surely falls here as he dashes away over the wall. LP hasn't got anything. Doesn't have the cooldowns. A Calibrum dodged by Nani. And somehow IG come out on top. In that brush. And this is the thing, this is what we were talking about. Elder Dragon is fine to be on the map when you've got this level of control. Dove on a flank, keep your eyes on LP, because Tarzan's already gone. Blink and you miss it. Scout eradicated. LP chased down, cut down. Zika jumps in, but he's got nothing in the tank. And that's it. A pentakill comes through for Han. And a pause? Are you kidding me?
What the hell has happened?
Seconds on everyone. You've got your AD carry. The pentakill came through for Han. I don't know what the pause was. We'll figure that out later. It does not matter though, because IG, they keep the playoffs dream alive.
It takes them near enough 50 minutes to put the sword down into the heart of LNG, but we're going to a game.
Still the favorites. They are still the dominant team that we saw in game number 1. An early game draft here. An absolute decimation with an early game draft in game number 1. Can they repeat that kind of prowess is the question.
One kill on the Tristana. Particularly if it goes over to someone like Dove. Get a little bit scared. Not looking like that's going to be likely. Looks like it's going the other way right now.
The buff up from Hung. Scout might be able to finish it. There we go. Well, LNG are finding plenty as the Cullen comes down in the bottom side just to make sure that there's no contest available. Gideon trying to find his way in, but the tidal wave denies it. Dove getting into the pit here, drops a ward, but Scout is here, and Dove knows that he can't win this 1v1. He goes for it anyway as Han moves over. Tarzan gets the Drake, and the roots across the team will deny anything further. LP is here. Tarzan on the backline gets one. It's 1-for-1 so far, though, and LP is out of mana, but Gideon on the wrong side of the play. Here comes Dove to answer for more. Scout threatening onto Han. Gideon now the target as LNG keep pivoting around the fight, but they're still making it happen. Dove next to go down as LP grabs the double. There's barely even been any fighting, and LNG just dominate.
And look at the difference that Scout has on the game when he's ahead and pushing it behind. There's going for one last gas.
Han has just been rinsed, and now Wing forced away over the wall as well. Blasco going to be used. Gideon on the wrong side of the play. Needlework coming out from Zik, who's going to chase the enemy jungler down. That is one fast Gwen, and no way Gideon can win the 1v1. LP gets revenge for Scout's death earlier. And well, if it wasn't bad enough already, it's getting worse.
IG, they go for a desperation play. Scout's going in alone.
He goes in 1v3. He's got Hung alongside him. The CC chain is absurd, and Nani might just finish the job, but the true damage is there. Cullen comes out for LP for another double kill, and LNG, they're practically immortal.
They're probably slightly more appetizing than that too. They've got a lot of meat on their bones in this game. So much gold to their name, so many items.
LNG, the best thing since sliced bread here as the Needlework takes down Nani. The Polymorph will do something, but Zika still survives, and that tidal wave is going to cause carnage. Absolutely eradicated RIG as LNG, they took game 2 personally as they get themselves their 11th win on the board.
What a strange series, but the 2 wins from LNG.